Hi there. Well, recently I ordered this 7-inch touchscreen, but as you can see it came without a case. So I thought this would be the ideal opportunity to review an entry-level Creality 3D printer, and you can follow me along the journey as it's my first into 3D printing. So let's have a look at the Ender 3 V3 SE. This product is really simple to use. First of all, it offers automatic bed leveling. It also has this little touch screen with this wheel that you can use to go through the menus. It has automatic filament loading and unloading as well. Having a look at the specs on this printer, it's got a build volume of 220 by 220 by 250 millimeters. It can print up to 180 millimeters per second. It's got temperatures of nozzle temperature of up to 260 degrees and bed temperature of up to 100 degrees Celsius. Now, the unboxing and setting up of this device was really easy. I give big credit to Tomb of 3D Printed Horrors for this video. You can see his little logo on the bottom at the right. I would definitely check his channel out. As you can see, it comes in this really well padded case. All the components, there's the little screen. It's got a little press button wheel instead of a touch screen, which I find actually works really, really well. So all the components, the loose components, are in the top section. In the bottom, we have the 3D bed itself, and then we have the gantry at the top. The first thing you need to do is set the voltage selector to either 110 or 220 volts. This is really important. Don't plug it in before you've done this. Next, place the bed on the side and line up the gantry carefully so that you can get the screws in. There are 3 screws from each side that are installed from the underside. Next, install these 2 screws on the side without the motor. With all of these screws, be careful not to over tighten. Now install the filament holder on top of the gantry. The final steps are to install the little screen on the side and then plug in all the plugs into the motors and the back of the screen, and you're all done. So this is the screen I bought with the purpose of using as a display for Home Assistant. I managed to find this case on Thingiverse. It looked pretty cool, but when I downloaded the file onto the memory stick, stuck it in the printer, it wouldn't read it. After doing some research, I realized you need to import it into Creality Print and then do a slice before loading it down for your printer. I also realized that you actually need to place it correctly on the bed so that it will print properly. Well, overall, this has been a really exciting experience, and I've added a new skill to my repertoire. I'm sure this is going to help me heaps in the future with home-built sensors and devices for my Home Assistant journey. I'll leave links in the description below to all the products that I've discussed here, as well as the screen and the plans. Anyway, that's all for now. Catch you in the next one. Bye for now.